everybody and welcome to the Flute Practice. Today I want to look at just a really quick little tip that I've kind of been exploring and experimenting with my students on how to really focus the sound and find a little bit more flexibility in the embouchure. Guys, this is not something that's going to work for all of you, but I really encourage all of you just to have some fun with it, experiment, explore, and see if any little things come up or crop up or pop up. So let's go check it out. So with one of my students yesterday, actually, we decided we're going to call this exercise the nosedive exercise. And the reason for it is going to become clear. So what I first want you to do is I just want you to blow the air all the way up to your nose. So you're going to blow all the way to your nose. So that lip, the bottom lip, is going to come right forward. And you're going to blow past your upper lip onto your nose. And then what you can do is you can just experiment blowing down to your chin. So up to your nose, down to your chin. Now what you're going to do is you're going to blow up to your nose and you're going to get that airstream to come down slowly towards your chin. So and in this exercise I want you to feel how the lower lip and the jaw, the movement of the jaw, is gently guiding that airstream. So it's not that you are changing the position or the shape of your lips in any way. Okay, I'm going to show you this a little bit closer and a little bit on the side so you can see that jaw movement. So you're going to blow up to your nose and then you're going to slowly bring it down. So just like that. And you can kind of go up and down as you like, but just really slowly feeling that. What can also help is to put your hand in front here and you can really feel it. Obviously not when it's on your nose, but as it goes down, you'll feel that airstream. And you can play around with moving it on your hand. So up and down. I've spoken about this quite a bit in other videos, but these lips, you can really feel those lips here and here kind of rolling over each other in this process. And that is really what we're trying to find, is that kind of gentle rolling movement. And what you can then do is you can kind of refine that movement and just, on the scope of your hand. So you're just moving up and down in your hand. And you'll feel that airstream kind of going up and down. And guys, you want to do this really nice and slowly, just allowing yourself time to really feel this, getting this feeling. And then you take your flute, and I'm just going to do this on A or a B, whatever note you like, and you're going to blow up to your nose, and you're just going to get your flute in position. So leave your flute there, make sure it's nicely in the middle central of your embouchure hole of your aperture. So make sure it's really nice and central, and you're going to blow up to your nose, and then you're just going to slowly move that airstream down, right down as far as you can go. So it's kind of going to pass through your sound basically. And don't think like I am playing the flute now or I need to blow into the flute. Just concentrate like you were doing without the flute on getting that airstream all the way down. That's all you're doing right now. So just really experimenting with this, and we can try it again. And then when you've done that a few times, you're kind of getting a sound. Guys, if you're not getting any sound whatsoever, don't stress. Just keep doing it. Keep exploring. Maybe move the flute slightly onto one side or the other. Just keep having fun with it. Don't don't compromise this movement at the expense of trying to make a sound. Just experimenting and exploring. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come down until a point where you kind of find your sound or find the middle of the sound. So come down. And then when you're there, you can kind of just gently move that airstream now up and down. So you're just gently messing with it. So come down from the nose again. And what's so nice about this exercise is that it's showing us that we don't have to have like a fixed position, but rather that we can come into kind of like a dynamic position of finding the sound. And it's not like assume the flute embouchure position, but rather finding this really flexible, malleable, movable embouchure, which is really what we need for flute playing for so many reasons, whether it's intonation, whether it's dynamic control, whether it's tone color control, or just your octave control. So guys, this is a really nice exercise. I find it really helps to kind of focus the sound. So especially students that have their lips a little bit too far apart, a little bit too open, or are struggling to really get quite a small embouchure hole. This is a really nice exercise to really think of that lower lip, because I don't know, for some reason you just kind of really get this feeling of the control here in the front and that really kind of focused small embouchure hole. If you are maybe blowing too much air, I want you to imagine it's almost like a straight line like this that you are blowing. So if you can imagine from the side, you're kind of blowing like a straight line like that, rather than a flat, big airstream, rather like that. The other way you can kind of think about it is really blowing the air into sort of like a pointy shape, if that makes sense, sort of funneling the air that way, or just imagining really a focused kind of laser beam kind of airstream that's really just completely straight. Have fun with this, guys. Explore this, and let me know how it goes in the comment section below. This is, as I said, a little kind of trick or little exercise that I've been having fun with some of my students. It works great for some, it doesn't really work for others. So you kind of, once again, it's like one of those things that you're like, I found the new coolest trick ever, and then other students are like, I don't get this at all. So if you're not getting this, that is fine. Give it a try and then let it go. There will be plenty more weird, wonderful, crazy little tips as I move forward in my own teaching and playing journey as I'm learning and growing myself. So stay tuned for that, guys. Until then, happy practicing and see you soon.